Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I've gotten myself this vintage blaster. It's a Nerf blaster and it's called the Kernel Warp 76. Now I got this beautiful blaster for less than 100 USD, and basically the seller told me that everything is functioning except that this blaster just doesn't have enough power to shoot the darts out properly. So I'm going to fix this in this video. Alright, in this shot you can see I've stripped my Warp 76. And I have also found out that the problem lies with the plunger system. Let me show you. Now this is the plunger tube, and there's the piston inside. On the end of this piston there's a stopper, and you can see that the O-ring has fallen off because the plastic back ring that's holding this O-ring is already broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this stopper and replace it with an aluminum one. Now this is a stopper for the long shot, the Nerf long shot. And I can tell you that right off the box, it's not going to fit into the plunger tube of the Warp 76. So I do need to grind it quite a fair bit. I attach it to the drill and let it spin, and then I grind it down using a grinding stone. And now it fits just fine. Yep. And we're going to have a better air seal using this O-ring that's provided. Alright, let me put all of this together and then show you how it works. Now that took longer than expected. Here's the plunger tube assembled together. And basically I have to force both ends together and then tighten these 3 screws to the bolts here. And one thing to note is I'm not using the O-ring that comes with the metal stopper or metal plunger end. I'm using back the rag O-ring that comes with the Warp 76 because this is too thick and it is causing excessive friction as the plunger moves back and forth. Now before I do a full assembly of the blaster, I think it's a good opportunity to show you how unique this Vintage AEB is. AEB stands for Automatic Electric Blaster. So when I squeeze the trigger, that powers on the electric motor, which spins these gears. Now this gear in particular will engage the row of teeth here, and that will pull the plunger tube forward. Now the piston inside is held in place by this catch. So as the tube moves forward, it creates a volume of air inside, and at the same time it closes the bridge here, which then loads a dart into the chamber. When the bridge is fully closed, the travel reaches the end, and that releases the plunger tube, which springs back and compresses the air inside, and the compressed air propels the dart out of the chamber and through the barrel to the target. Ta-da! Here we have the Warp 76 fully assembled and it's wall mounted. Now let me show you the rest of the blasters I have here on the wall. Starting from the left, we have the LP55, which is this black pistol, and then we have the SP50, which is basically a gecko look-alike. And then we have the famous silent flywheel blaster, which is the Diana. And then we have 2 ZWQ Fire Rat and ZWQ Viper. Both have slide lock on empty magazine, which is great. And in the middle here we have another AEB, which looks like a carbine. We can extend the stock backwards. Unlike the Warp 76, this is a closed bolt AEB, so there's no delay. And lastly I have the Blizzard, which is a full metal kind of pistol. Wow, that was super fun. The blaster is powerful after the upgrade. That's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one.